Alright, y'all. I get it. I fucking get it, bro. I'm back. Bowser versus Eggman. I'm gonna watch the whole video because y'all niggas on my fucking dick. In the comments, said, oh, you know nothing about Bowser. You're so full of yourself. You're so ignorant. I am fucking ignorant. But it's okay, though. It's sometimes okay to be ignorant. But, bro, I never... Why y'all care so much about Bowser, bro? I never heard somebody say they are a Bowser fan. I love Bowser. That's crazy. I don't understand why y'all do that. But all he does is go kidnap Peach every fucking week. She must like getting kidnapped by him because she don't hire the security or nothing, bro. Ain't no telling. God knows they don't tell her what the fuck Bowser do to her, bro. Every time she get to that fucking castle, that Bowser castle, he got that shit. He got that shit hanging on it, bro. Oh my god, bro. Walking around the Bowser castle, bro. That turtle deep must be his. Yo. Bro, Peach is crazy, bro. But I got y'all, bro. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna watch it, man. Alright? Let's get into it.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap and Prize Picks.
Bowser versus
fuck.
Dr. Eggman.
The king of
I'm
the
still
Koopas,
standing by
the
what I
baddest
said.
of badniks.
I'm
And
still.
they're not
I'm staying. I
alone.
don't give a
He's
fuck.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to
But
find
I'ma
out
see
who
why
will
the
win
fuck he
a
won.
death battle.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom.
Hold on, what does that say?
A land of
Hold on, what does that say on top?
Ah, the
All official material related to a character is applied to enemies unless found contradictory to primary source material. What does that even mean? So they're not really sure. This includes English translations. So they're not really sure then. All official material related to a character is applied to analyzes unless found contradictory.
Mushroom
Remember that?
Kingdom.
Remember this word? Am I saying that bitch right? Bro, I don't want to look stupid, please. Contradictory. Is that not what it is?
Peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
Basically, they
Boring.
might be
Website
wrong in some
princess,
parts.
This time this place got way more awesome.
Look
Here
out the
comes
balcony,
King
bro.
Koopa himself,
In the window.
better known as Bowser.
The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world.
Is that not Bowser Jr.?
Sadly, not everyone
Or just a
born
baby Bowser?
toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a
Man,
life of
full name King Bowser Koopa. 34 years. He's 34 years old. How long has Mario been out? I don't even know. Height, matter family, Bowser Jr. Koopa. Dead brothers, hobbies, dancing, golf, go-kart, tennis, favorite foods, cake, jump state, lover, Princess Peach's family. Hates the Mario Bros. Yoshi swimming. Why the fuck you hate Yoshi? What Yoshi do?
infinite jump farming for one-ups.
Bowser wanted a different world, but
hell
Princess
Yoshi
Peach
do?
Toadstool would never allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess
for
in another
what?
castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him.
Bro,
and his
she wants to
dad
be
bod.
here.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers.
She loved that
However,
turtle.
Bowser is nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands
He don't-
nature itself.
Spitting meteors from
He
outer
do
space,
what?
beckoning the earth with a
Oh,
snap.
what? What he say?
Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from
He commands nature. Fire be the immune strength, health, inhale, size, ultimate, magic, duplication, reality warping. What? Where are they getting this from? When? Teleportation?
outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else?
Dry
has he got?
Bowser, Fury Bowser,
Just a little dabbling in
Meowser?
dark magic.
Hell yeah, Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones.
Telekinesis? What type of Bro, see, I haven't played a lot of Mario. I play a lot of Sonic. I don't play a lot of Mario. When does he have telekinesis? What game was that? Bruh, y'all
Mating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no! I stole those coins fair and square.
Is that
Bowser spent
the new Mario
decades
Party?
hoarding
The,
treasures, coins, magic star rods,
Bojangles
warships, clown
one?
cars, you name it. This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own
according
face.
to wait, what's this one? Hold on. See, y'all don't be reading this, huh? This top right corner, they telling you something. According to Mayo Mota, Paper Mario is canon. Paper Mario is canon. Mainline games freakers reference it in Fence and vice versa. In 3 games, Bowser resists time stops and his star ride matches the Star Spirit who created Dream Deep. What?
Got an ego on him. He's talked about having
That
a
shit is
4-digit
canon?
IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others.
But
make
just
up
wait
the
till Eggman.
infantry.
I can't
some
wait.
with wings, some in shoes, and
There's some
some
shit that
even
he
race
can
cars.
counter,
They're the
bro.
red shirts, first in and first out.
If they using, I'm gonna wait to Eggman part, bro. If they can use all types of timelines and I'm waiting
Piranha
to
plants, bloopers, and Lakitus use
I'm gonna have it in my head. I ain't gonna forget. I'm not gonna
prey
forget.
by land, sea, or sky.
We'd be
I'm just
here
gathering
forever
data right
jotting
now
down the
about
small fries, booze, shy guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or swap.
Focuses
What? Kamek can transform troops into copies of Bowser. King Boo can't grant intangibility to others and disable an opponent's powers. So King Boo can disable. Wait, what? Can disable opponent's powers? Is that what they're saying?
on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions
fact
can use
that they
pretty much
use a
any
Mario
power-up
Party
Mario
as a-
can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has
Bruh.
some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bullies target smack.
Maybe a little overkill.
Bro,
Just
he
one
gets killed by fireballs and ice balls. Come on, man.
punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit.
Come on, y'all.
Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of
What?
TNT. Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's dark fury. a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part.
What?
Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's
Bruh,
Island
it's
into a
like-
storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah,
I
he
love this
made
game.
those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole ultra-powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's
A fucking
him.
plunger.
And when the Grand Star was
plunger, bro.
freed,
A
it
plunger.
caused a chain reaction that destroyed
That's how
the
you say it?
entire
Man,
universe
bro, I gotta shut
via
up.
a massive black hole.
Thanks, Space God, that Rosalina showed up.
Rosalina survived the cosmic implosion and is implied to have witnessed multiple Big Bangs. Bowser has directly battled Rosalina in several games after the events of Super Mario Galaxy, suggesting a comparable level of power.
Up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black
So-
hole and
When Princess Peach, why don't you call your bad bitches in to handle Bowser? Why you always got to call Mario?
thrown into a star that went supernova.
Goodness, bro.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh wait, he did, and he beat the hell out of him.
With all this power, it's a wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom.
Battle the
Perhaps it's
extra-
because his visions of grandeur
in
were
this-
never
what?
really what he sought.
The mission of
Surrounding him is a
bullets?
crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
Oh,
I didn't know Mario
are
had
you
a
saying
show.
He's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So,
He's a baddie through and through who will teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king!
Bro, he's just a fucking turtle, man. How
this
can a
battle is
turtle
sponsored
do
by
that?
Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is the best.
Oh, bruh. There you go. What the? Hold on.
4 years.
There you go.
Citizens
Come on,
of
man.
Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of endless possibility where people are free as the wind. Isn't it
Let's get to it.
disgusting? Now imagine a better world, one with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But Wiz,
Powerful.
only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
Somebody comment said Eggman, my fucking Eggman's not my fucking favorite character. It's Silver. Stop it. I'm not biased.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology.
Create a
But then
shadow.
his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo!
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the
See what I mean,
attention
though?
he deserved.
No, you.
So I wanted to say this.
mean,
No, I'm gonna
great.
wait.
Yeah,
I think they're
pretty
they're probably gonna say
Eh,
it though.
Tomato, tomato.
But
You
why
just
did they
said
use it in the
same
fight?
way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman Land, a capital of science. And this paradise would have worked just fine if not for that blasted Sonic the Hedgehog.
For years, Eggman's plans literally blew up in his face. and he's a very sore loser.
But just like any good experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada,
bro.
typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
Hold on.
I mean, it's
I wonder if I missed one of these. The Sonic Encyclopedia confirms the Hyper Go-On black hole had an event horizon and is wisp energy comprising it. Stay in school, y'all. Man, did they spell this wrong? Is that supposed to say? Fuck. I don't know if I'm seeing it wrong or not. I want to say
kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into
Manipulated.
big bad mix like the Egg Walker or the
Fuck,
Dead Egg Robot, whose giant laser once
I don't
obliterated
know.
77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh,
That's the
okay,
best
maybe
Sonic
this
game,
guy's
though.
pretty
Sonic,
cool.
Eggman
Sonic the
built
Hedgehog
machines for a
2006.
long list of
my
combat
favorite one.
situations. Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps, and then there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg.
The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can annihilate stars. Woof! A whole constellation gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah! The rawest
Egg
of the battle
Dragoon,
mix. It's
Egg
got
Emperor,
electric
Egg
drills. It's got ice
Mobile.
missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God, Wiz. I need it.
And don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe world
I'm
domination
saying
is
he's
in
a
his grasp
genius,
yet.
bruh.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on, he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not, but what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
The Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterkillers, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit, the hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The army has a wide variety of troops, even your classic comedy duo with
Superman
Orbot and
series.
Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder. But that's why he's made top-notch bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite robo-faker, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time
But
stop technique.
it's
Chaos
crazy how they
control.
He
beat
can
Metal
even
Sonic.
copy
Bro.
Silver's
Metal
psychokinesis,
Sonic.
and with enough
Remember
chaos
that.
energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would
Neo,
change
that's
with the
what I say
appearance of
go.
the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby
Okay, the
alters
Phantom
reality
Ruby,
by
this was
manipulating
yeah.
perception.
Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction.
Basically,
I don't know
this
how-
whole fight was to get that. You see what I'm saying? This whole fight. Wait, hold on. Let me see. The Phantom Ruby can create pocket dimensions such as null space in the egg field. Eggman invented prototype copies of the Ruby, which required infinite levels of power to operate. See, I was saying that whole fight that they did, it was all about touching that Ruby right there, and that Ruby came from the Sonic world, from Eggman's. Well, not Eggman's one, but yeah, Sonic the universe, bro. And it's crazy that was the whole fight in order to win. It's just crazy, bro. Unless I think that's what happened. I don't know. I'll watch it again on my own time.
Illusions translate to body replicas changing gravity or making a fake sun, but go off, King.
And when used on the planet's consciousness,
Oh, that song was fake? I thought that bitch was real.
which is a thing, the ruby
I
granted
ain't played
Eggman
it.
the Light Man.
What was that? That was Fortune,
Yep,
wasn't it?
apparently Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
Did they even use Super Eggman? I can't remember that
The only
fight.
souped-up gem Eggman has. He's used the jeweled scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman built and built and built, and eventually he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also
Powerful
super
as
smart.
hell.
She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember where you put your dune buggy.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any good dad, he gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even
damn.
Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris.
Exactly,
who
bro. It's
tried
like
to
Super
destroy
Saiyan, y'all
time
Dragon Ball
itself.
Z fan.
Solaris
Hold on.
extended its chaos.
In Sonic Rush, the Chaos Emeralds could have destroyed the universe when reacted to the Soul Emeralds. Also, super forms utilize Chaos Scales about the speed of the Paradox Prism and Time Easter, destroying the universe in less than 10
Chaos
seconds.
across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73
But we're not talking about Sonic though. We're talking about Eggman versus Bowser. So, but goddamn,
quadrillion times
this universe is different from Mario.
light speed.
It's funny,
I'm
though.
just saying.
While Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah. Eggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
Okay, hold on. They didn't even say. So at one point, didn't Shadow, Rouge, Knuckles, didn't they all work for Eggman? Why they couldn't use them in a fight? Because if they going in different timelines, am I wrong about, did Shadow not work? Let me see. He did in Shadow. That's what I was saying. Why they don't use other, and that was canon. Why they don't go back in time for that, for them to get Shadow and shit, huh? If that's the case, it'll be game over. Cause they using allies in the fight. Obviously, hand-to-hand combat, Bowser's gonna win. I said that already, y'all. I said that. But I'm saying though, if we going off all out, bruh, let's go all out.
Whiz, you gotta help me.
What happened now?
Yeah, I play Snap, but I ain't got time for that. This is the fight, right? We gonna need to watch this again. Where's the end at, bro? Fucking dry bones Bowser. Shut up.
Seems surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First
Please
up
do.
is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched
I know
any of Eggman's usual
Bowser
mechs,
got
like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg Robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi
Wait.
could match the
Castle
Castle Death Eggman Robot Laser. Wait, the right side is Bowser's? Or am I tripping?
the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg Robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars.
Am I tripping? Am I looking
Bowser
at something
could
different?
punch a castle out of
Casual Death, Casual Bowser Punch. Oh, okay, yeah, so Bowser.
Orbit.
Yeah,
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff. But only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders
Bruh.
like the metal virus and spatial displacement trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most of Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
But definitely not
So
for
he-
intelligence.
oh, yeah, not
Come
intelligence,
on. You
yeah,
have a 4-digit
nigga.
IQ,
I mean,
Bowser.
give Eggman
Maybe
what-
that's
something.
cute. I mean, don't get me wrong.
He finna give
Bowser's
Bowser
not an
everything.
idiot, usually, just really, really clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom
Ain't
Ruby
no way to-
was super dangerous,
Don't-
but specifically targets perceptions, unlike Bowser.
Do not match this star as the same power as all the Chaos Emeralds together, bro. Do not match that power. The Chaos Emeralds is more power. Achieving Super Eggman in the egg field require weeks of energy gathering and a modified Phantom Ruby prototype. Bowser using the Wonder Flower could warp reality and as a universal range and sorted. What the fuck is a Wonder Flower anyway? Power can also warp towards without power ups. Also, Super Eggman. They just keep adding shit, bro.
There's Wonder Flower,
What is
which
a-
looks up reality for real. The ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract. And both and Grand Stars are
Power Stars is what?
was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though
How can we scale this, bruh? How can we scale that?
Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly,
Why?
this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly. So the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Exactly. You can't even scale that. Why do they? You can't. I'm like, how the hell can you scale that, bruh? The pure hearts counter the time. Eater and the products. Paradox Prism, as they can restore space-time and nullifying destructive forces like the Chaos Heart. These could scale to their multiverses, which are temporary, infinite, and scorp sharing. Okay, similar. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. You can't even scale that bitch, bro.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies.
But the fact, God,
Man seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa troop. But the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in.
Wait, in the fight, did that cancel out each other? Cause I don't remember. I gotta see.
Teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points,
giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to...
Alright, Bowser, a truly loyal army, more useful in Heart's ability, stronger base form, cosmic and reality warping powers. Okay, these cancel out each other then, because they got the... Okay, his mind control magic was ineffective. Far more intelligent. That's all they gonna give him. Less efficient leadership. Sage technology was infinite army is most vulnerable to changing the magic, bro. Oh shit! I done fucking went back on your ass.
Is kinda busted.
He thought them to be unbeatable.
Oh, bro, what?
Which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their
Bowser
conquests
won,
makes
bro.
it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet.
No, remember they said it can contradict, but later on they don't know.
But Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
Next time on Death Battle.
What is this? Among Us versus a fucking... This is what this is. Alright, y'all. I mean... If that's the case, they need to do a fucking rematch with Deku and Ash, bro. I'm still on that to this day. Oh, God, bro. Oh, bro. Because they didn't even give Deku his full potential on that shit. But anyway, bro. And I still can't believe... And I saw something, too. Hold on. Why do I see this? This is what pisses me off. They use a thumbnail of Infinite versus what's it? A Thwomp. That's what's pissing me off right there, bro. Whatever, bro. Anyway, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all... Bowser won, y'all. He won. Okay, I get it, bro. I guess the stars cancel out Chaos Emeralds. I guess. But anyway, bro, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all leave a like, share, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one.